What exactly does farm to table mean? Farm to table basically means serving food from ingredients that come from local farmers. Farm to table does not mean everything is organic. While some of the products we source are organic, not all are. The biggest advantage of being a farm to table restaurant is supporting the local economy while providing a fresher, more nutritious product. As soon as a piece of produce is plucked from the vine or a piece of meat is cut from the animal, the food begins to lose nutritional value. The less time between harvest and consumption, the greater the nutritional value of the food. Because upwards of 75% of our menu is produced inside of Texas, we serve food that is of greater nutritional value than conventionally sourced food. Most restaurants use products from suppliers all over the country. A lot of the produce in the US is generated in California, 1,600 miles away from Houston. Let's say a piece of produce is harvested on a Monday. It's loaded on a truck and driven to a processing facility where it's cleaned and packaged. Then it's driven across the country with a few stops along the way. Once it's delivered to a bulk supplier distribution center in Houston, it sits in a large refrigerator for at least a day, if not longer, before it makes its way to the actual restaurant. Let's say the restaurant uses it the day it's received. That's an entire week from the time it came out of the ground. Let's compare that to using local suppliers in and around Houston. If the same piece of produce is harvested on a Monday, it's usually delivered on the same day or the next. We will typically use the product the same day it's delivered, and for a couple days after. The produce that Dish Society guests eat is a mere 24 hours from being in the ground versus an entire week using the conventional, non-local sourcing method. Food products begin to diminish in quality and freshness the moment they're pulled out of the ground, which is why the products served at Dish Society are of the highest quality and freshness standards. Which would you rather eat?